The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. And for Houston, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple OC, 80-20. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy to be here with you two guys. It's very deep. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Thanks, homie.
You'll do the knowledge to the master builder.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets take to the road. We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. So the Rockets win the tip. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Kidd, Gilchrist, and Williams are at the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Batum, and it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turns out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
And, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6, when I dozed off when they were trailing by 19 in the 4th. And was shocked to wake up in the morning and see they had forced the 7th game.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Lawson outside. Harden inside the three-point line. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Harden's got 5 now.
And with the Rockets last postseason, their trip to the conference finals was as far as they would go. Went out to the Warriors in 5 games. Most of them, though, close ones. I think most fans were pleased with how far the team went last year in spite of all the injuries. And for Big Al Jefferson, he's been a great player in this league, but he hasn't played on that many great teams, and he's never made an all-star team. Hard to imagine.
And for Al Jefferson, never making an all-star team, he's got the numbers on offense to get him there. People just feel he's probably, Clark, one-dimensional?
Well, even though the all-star game has no defense for the most part, you usually need to play a little bit up D to have a chance to get there.
Stolen by Harden. The feed now to Moniunas for 3. That is good. Moniunas has got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he slashes home the 3.
Outside, Walker. Back to Jefferson. Charlotte moving it around. Walker's shot is off. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
He said their scouting report is really all about how to handle Dwight Howard. Obviously a tremendously impactful player at both ends of the court. Coach said, offensively, we always need to know where he is. Defensively, it's always about doing your work early, trying to hold your ground and deny him prime position inside. Sounds like a good plan, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Screen by Howard. It's Ariza on the wing. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Ariza's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Walker. Here's the 3. Good.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Harden sets the pick for Lawson. He dishes it to Harden. Back to Lawson. Here's Moniunas. Nice work on the board. It's paying off at the basket. Moniunas has got 5.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
And the shot is good. That's 7 points for Al Jefferson. Houston in the lead. Lawson outside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Kid Gilchrist against Harden. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. Screen by Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Misses off the left iron. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets had a dreadful offense. Worst effective field goal percentage, Clark, in the league. Effective field goal percentage being your field goal percentage with the value of the shot back in. Again, more analytics for us to look at.
Yeah, and this is a way to break down that analytic in an abbreviated fashion. Field goal percentage is a pretty good indicator of how good your offense is.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Cody Zeller comes in for Marvin Williams. Lamb is checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. Poke loose. Lin kicks to Lamb. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Ariza. Here's Beverly. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Back to Lin, all alone. And he drops that one in. Here's Beverly. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good from outside. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Lin's shot is off.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
And the basket by Jones.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kaminsky misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Beverly. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead by 7. And we'll be back with you right after this. And Rockets head coach Kevin McHale talked about the offensive force that is James Harden.
His ability to make the right play, the right pass is more impressive. And then when he's coming downhill on you in the break, you got to guess right because he's going left and right and zigging and zagging.
Zigging and zagging and juking and kicking to boot, man. With Harden's speed, Clark, it must seem like he's running downhill while you try to guard him.
Yeah, it does seem that way. He plays downhill for sure. I mean, he's relentless, Kevin. Kind of like gravity in a sense. Ever present.
Yeah. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden out there with Lawson, and it's Brewer in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Well, you think back to the 2009 draft, the Thunder selecting James Harden 3rd overall, and there was some second guessing there.
Yeah, and Tyreek Evans, Kevin, taking a pick after him, won Rookie of the Year. But with time, Harden's talent is proven out, and you could argue he should have gone first in that draft.
Here's Brewer after Al Jefferson's score. Howard, the pass to Modiunas. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Modiunas has got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. And for the Hornets, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor.
And, you know, you think of Harden on the Thunder. They didn't want to give him that max contract, but it's hard to argue that he's not worth every penny.
Zeller, a screen on Lawson. 6 to shoot. Here's Walker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Williams is checked in for Charlotte.
Rockets power dancers.
Here's Harden, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running things through Jefferson. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And here's Lawson. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And Williams, here we go. A shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, how about that screen by Michael Kidd-Gilchrist?
And Charlotte had a lot of momentum going into last season off that playoff appearance. But they just stumbled out of the gates last season and spent the whole year playing catch-up.
Outside, Walker. Outside, Lynn. Plenty of space. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Lawson drives in, and he gets it to go. Lawson's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Changes for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Lamb comes in for Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Batum in for Jeremy Lin. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And if carrying the team during the regular season wore Harden down, Greg, as you were talking about, it didn't show that much in the playoffs. Harden was phenomenal most, if not Clark, all of the postseason.
I would agree with you, but there also were some other guys for Houston that did step up in the postseason. Howard looked as good as he did before all of his injuries, as a case in point.
And here are the Hornets now. Here's Lamb. Takes it off the glass. Lamb's got the lead up to 2 now for Charlotte.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 11. Outside, Jones. The shot is off. And Charlotte will come the other way. 1:46 left in the first half. Batum with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here's Beverly. He feeds it to Capella. Ariza has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. Ariza's got 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Harden against Walker. Ariza with the rebound. And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustments.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the 3. He's a pretty valuable commodity. Here's Williams following the score by Houston. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Kaminsky. And Cody Zeller subbed in for Marvin Williams. .44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Batum dishes to Hawes. No good from Lamb.
You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped to 40. Mostly because he only took threes, or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting threes.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Walker with it. 8 points for him. And the pass to Batum. And it's off the back rim. No good. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. The Rockets on top. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. This game, folks, a close one at Toyota Center. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They're giving up way too many good looks. You want to keep your opponent under 50% shooting? They have not done that. What's the solution? Maybe more ball pressure, more physicality down low. Whatever it is, Ernie, they need to figure it out.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
What a performance for Harden here. He has 11 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Hornets trail by 3.
You know, I thought Charlotte went to their bench as much as most other teams last season. Those guys ate up time for the starters, but weren't nearly efficient scoring the ball as you might want them to be.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Batum. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
For the Hornets last season, their bench was weak at times. They just couldn't really score that well.
And the Hornets bench was the only bench to shoot under 40% from the floor for the season. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Monty Eunice. 9 points in the game so far. Harden can't hit. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And here's Walker. 8 points for him. Al Harden. Ariza with it. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Modiunas a screen on Kid Gilchrist. It's stolen by Jefferson. Shot is no good. And it's Houston the other way.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Ariza outside. The Rockets with another miss. Hornets trail by 3. And Walker kicks to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And that's 11 points for Williams.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Kemba Walker with an eerily similar season once again. Stats the last 3 years have ironically been very close.
Yeah, you talked about those 3 years. Almost 18 points a game in around 35 minutes. So did so on just under 16 shots as well. So becoming more and more efficient.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running things through Jefferson. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Now, here is Watson. Passes it to Howard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Howard's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, it's kind of one of those weird anomalies when you look at Kemba's numbers, because in each of those seasons, he played a different number of games. Just one of those kind of quirky, weird things we pick up on sometimes when our brain is foggy.
Clock at 6. Lynn against Watson. Count that one. Lynn's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover. And for Walker, guys, and his stats, even for players considered consistent, there is more variation than what Walker has put up.
And he gets it to go. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Lynn. He has 6. Screened by Jefferson. Now here's Batum. Back to Lynn. Kaminsky the pass to Kid Gilchrist. The Rockets pull it in. Lawson with it. Jefferson picks him up. Batum against Lawson. On the wing, Brewer, looking for his first basket still in this one. Fades and shoots. Howard. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy, one of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
Houston making some changes. Terrence Jones is checked in for Monty Eunice. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 4. And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat and remain positive. He's done all those things and still competed in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him soft. Byron Scott questioned his desire. Guys go about their work in different manners.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. For Charlotte, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Houston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Beverly dishes to Jones. 1:49 left here in the third quarter. Back to Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Jones. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Batum. Picked by Zeller. Lynn kicks to Zeller. Batum wide open. He fires. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got 3 rebounds now in this one. There's the pick. Dishes it to Ariza. Pass to Brewer. Lets it go with a 3. Batum grabs the miss. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Zeller passes to Lynn. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Kaminsky kicks to Kid Gilchrist. For the tie. Good. Kid Gilchrist has got his first points of the game. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Beverly with the ball. Outside, Jones. Ariza outside. Back to Jones. To the middle. Here's Capella. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 2.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Lynn kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Feeds it to Batum. Lynn against Beverly. Zeller setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist to the inside. And there's Zeller. That's good on the assist from Kid Gilchrist. Zeller's got his first points of the night. And here's Beverly. From the arc. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Here's Lawson. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Monty Eunice and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the point guard position.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
It's tipped. Monty Eunice with the steal. Lawson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Ariza, right side. Clock at 6. The Hornets pull it in.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
What a game here for Walker. He's got 8 points and 9 assists. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Yeah, but he's also shot it well, but then he's also done a great job of dissecting the defense with some great passes.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Houston.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Marvin Williams is checked in for Spencer Hawes. Kemba Walker hits them both. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Lawson against Walker. Kicks it to Ariza. The teardrop falls in.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside, Walker. Pass to Williams. Shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Hornets. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Now here's Harden. Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
For Dwight Howard, guys, there were 2 or 3 seasons in Orlando and L.A. that seemed like one big soap opera. So now, to me, it seems like he's happy and settled, though, here in Houston.
And it seems, Greg, that, you know, as he was just talking moments ago about Howard finding his niche in Houston, it seems he's more comfortable. Certainly a great legacy of terrific big men for the Rockets. Clark, you know that firsthand. They've had some terrific names over the years.
How about Yao Ming, Kevin? Moses Malone, Elvin Hayes, Hakeem Olajuwon. No greater roster of big men than that one there.
No luck that time either. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Here's Ariza. Hands it from downtown. Ariza's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. On the wing, Batum, guarded by Harden. Batum attacking. Puts it up from 12. Charlotte no good that time either. Houston leading by 3. Harden dishes to Ariza. Rebound by Williams.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Now here's Walker following the miss by Trevor Ariza. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Walker. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Hornets. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Lawson's against Walker. Batum with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Finished off the break. Batum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Lawson against Walker. And Lawson with the drive. Rejected by Walker. Ariza against Kid Gilchrist. He kicks to Walker. The dish to Williams. Down low. Howard with the steal. Modiunas a screen on Walker. The shot by Ariza. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now here's Walker. The feed to Jefferson. Shot from 12. And it's sent back by Howard. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. 13 points for Al Jefferson.
Man, did they need those points. And I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
Well, unless they alter the defense on him, I mean, he should be the guy they go to. His height gives him a huge edge the way they're playing him now. So keep going to it until the defense adjusts.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Checked in for Houston. And so it's Houston with it. A 2-point game. And there's the pass to Modiunas. Harden against Batum. Harden the pass to Howard. No good. Jefferson with some nice D. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Outside, Walker. To the inside. Al Jefferson again. And it's a 4-point Hornets lead.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Charlotte making a switch. Zeller's checked in. It's Harden with the drive. And Brewer with the stop.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Zeller, and there's another one for the Hornets.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Howard. Over Jefferson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
All right, Houston, coming on the court on your own. Rockets power dancers. Give it up.
Can't capitalize on the good pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication now.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. He's whistled for the 5-second back-to-the-basket violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. Lawson kicks to Harden. To take the lead. Connects.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Howard against Jefferson. Back to Walker. At the elbow, Jefferson.
Count it!
And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
All right, Houston, coming up before Rockets power dancer. Get up!
Harden outside. They could win it.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Rockets, James Harden. Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw ghosts.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, first off, James, congratulations on the win tonight. What is the mindset of the team right now and the philosophy in your approach?
Our consistency and our attention to detail. You know, we're a young team, but we got to focus on the small things. You know, our hard work is going to be enough as well.
Well done. Certainly a great team effort. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before, but it never gets old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.